Howdy everyone, this is Grakef. So we're gonna get started here in just a moment here, but yeah, we're gonna play a little Probes Before Cruise. I think this is like season 3 for us of Probes Before Cruise. Coming back to this after a little bit of a hiatus, so let's just jump in. Got a lot of interesting mods in here. We're gonna start off with sounding rockets. We need to collect some science and unlock a bunch of stuff. So right now I've just got a payload bracket there. We're going to drop an avionics package on it. Since we are want that, go ahead and do a telemetry report. We're going to need to add some batteries. So let's grab another payload before I forget it. Let's grab both of those. Okay, on this top one, I want to go ahead and put some science. Let's grab a thermometer. Get that in there. Make sure it's running. Let's grab some aeronomy. I believe that's how you say it. Aeronomy. Yeah, engineering. Test bay. I want to do one of those. Let's grab a materials. Got room over here? I should have room for one more right here. Yeah, there we go. Material study and survey package. Cool. Is this? I think this is the OP version of the existing material study. If that's the case after this flight, we won't be using that one. It's not very balanced. I think one of the big things that, as a rocket builder, is trying to figure out what to do with the Junior Science 9000, right? You gotta use your head. You gotta think a little bit. Okay. There we go. There, and there. We'll add some radio. Pretty please, find a place to anchor. There we go, and I just want to rotate those. Nope, not that way. Not that way. This way. Yep, so they're kind of facing up there. Okay. Throw a parachute on top, and let's build the bottom, and that's going to be our first one. Parachute utilities. Parachute up there, and a couple of rockets. Let's see, large, small. We'll go with that one first. And a large one. Go ahead and separate those out. Pull the thrust back a little bit on this one. There we go. Same with this one. Dial it back. Around there. Okay, let's get some fins on here. We're going to use the small ones up top. Alright, we're back. KSP gave me a little bit of startle there. It said it stopped responding. I'm like, ah! Okay. So we got better warp, and that should help out. Picked up 12 science. That's pretty handy. That gives us enough to buy basic rocketry and engineering 101. All right, let's go into mission control. And we've got a lot of parts testing. I typically don't do parts testing, but we'll go ahead and pick up upper atmosphere. I believe we already kind of hit that, or we were really close. If not, it's super achievable. Just for kicks and giggles, what do we end up with parts testing? I usually turn it off, but yeah, nothing really super valuable. So we'll leave facility. All right, so we're back in the vehicle assembly building. I'm going to go ahead and open up Grasshopper, because that's what we're going to start with. Did have a little bit of problem with not having enough thrust to pull apart, so I'm going to give it a little bit more thrust on this upper level. I put both of these on. I'm wondering if a single one might be better as far as not running out of charge too quickly. Let's try that. Well, let's do this, because if it's going to add a lean, I want it to lean this way. I want to go out over the water and pick up science out that way. Okay. Right, we did end up with a few more science options. We now have the Geiger counter. We really don't have a lot of room, and I don't think we unlocked... Oh, we did unlock the payload truss, the rear payload truss. Okay, let's just go ahead and do a new one. We'll save this one, but we'll start a new one. We have the bigger payload truss, and that's going to make a lot of difference here. I think with this payload truss, you can actually hide... No, you can't quite hide a... Yeah, it's a shame this is so not aerodynamic, because the Stay Putnik wreaks havoc on FAR because of the shape of it. It's just so bad. Okay, I'm gonna turn that one on. Come back down here to science. Let's get all our stuff put in. We're gonna have a lot more room for experiments. We probably can get everything in on one truss, which is nice. Right, and we'll even have room for a goo on this side plus our batteries. I think I want to go right here, and then electrical one there. Trying not to overlap them too much, but if they overlap, it's okay. We got room for one more down here without looking too goofy. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to move that up. I don't think that indicator light is that important. And we'll put one more right here. So I'll give us 400 charge. That's a nice bunch of experiments right there. Go ahead and throw a parachute on the top. Oh, we need to add an antenna. Let's go ahead and do that. Communication, where am I clicking? Right there, communication. We'll put it off the side right here. Come on, yeah, right there. Well, I'll just use the move tool and we'll move that up a bit, pull it out a little bit. Don't want quite floating, so let's push it in just right there. Okay. And fairings. All right, so that is, we're gonna call this one the Mighty Ant. Just need to put some stuff on the bottom and we're good to go. We do have some bigger engines now. We've got the Excel sounding engine and some other variants here. One of which is the procedural engine here, which, why the fart? Is it rotated weird? Okay. Will it let me? This is always the question. No, it will not go small enough. And I don't think we can do a cone shape one on this one. Yeah, only let me go down to 0.1. So we'll just use a couple of these. They've got almost too much thrust, but it's okay. How many parts we got left? We can probably do one more. Do 3 stages here. That one needs to be there, and then this one needs to be in the bomb stage, so it goes doot, doot, doot. Okay. Aerodynamics. Top one. Just a little bit of fins to keep it straight. Don't want radial. I want radial symmetry, not mirrored symmetry. Next one, we'll put a little bit bigger fins. And finally down here, some big old fins. And again, just try and be that much. Okay. This one should definitely reach 18,000. Yep, just right on the mark for part count. It should bring us a lot of science and stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's look at electrical charge consumed. Yeah, we got 2 minutes of flight with all that electrical and the broadcast and some stuff back. We could, oh, did I? Yeah, I already bumped up to 2 megabyte. Okay. The biggest consumer here by far is that antenna. No, it's not. Okay. Well, the antenna is a big part of that. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and launch it. Let's see what we get. That's probably the biggest annoyance for me with KSP is the loading screens. They just take forever, especially when you get into modded. Alright, first one off successfully. Second one off successfully. We've got quite a bit of thrust, so I am just going to let those go. And on this last one, I'm going to wait until we at least slow down just a little bit here. Alright, here we go. Right, looks like this one's actually going to exit the atmosphere. I hope we have enough battery. Yeah, okay. Did not expect that. Well, it was definitely a possibility. All right, we went out to space. Let's get it to come back down. Oh, sharp. Let's go ahead and I'm out of electrical charge. Blah. Okay. Well, we'll see what we get. I was hoping to arm it. Yeah, we really need a solar panel if we're going to be going that high. I could have armed the parachute, but I didn't see the menu option. Okay. Well. Okay, back to the Space Center. All right, well, we completed that contract successfully because that was to leave the pad one. We went well above 18,000. We made it to the upper atmosphere. Yeah, so enter into space is our next one. Yeah, we got that under control. Probably, well, I definitely need to tone everything down. And I'm going to put a bit of a tilt to it so that we can get that a little bit better. This stage wasn't bad. This one definitely had a little bit of oomph to it. We can tone that down. And this one was way overpowered. So somewhere right in there. With all that said, I want more batteries. I want a lot more batteries if we're going to go that high. Let's grab another payload structure. Actually, we have the... This will save me two parts. And I think that's all we're going to have extra here. So I can come in here and open up the bay. And grab my 2 batteries. No, I only get, do I get 1 or I get 2? I only get 1 more battery. Oh. Okay. Let's pull off material studies. I'll give us another battery. Okay. Yeah, it gives us a little bit more power, more propulsion. Grab a launch stick here. Change this to mirrored. Mirror, well, it's going to mirror on the one side and then I'll have to rotate it. I wonder, will this work like an actual launch stick if I rotate it correctly? This part has always perplexed me. I should really look out at the... So if I go... Oops. Hitting the wrong button trying to get this thing to rotate. So I go like that. Problem is I want to add tilt. Yeah. So we'll need to use... we'll have to do what I was doing originally. Mirrored. And then... little bit. Come in. Those fins are in the wrong spot. That's what's goofing me. Like, wait, this is not ending up correctly. Okay, there we go. I mean, it's not, it was my placement of the fins because I was symmetry around this side as opposed to this side here. Okay, need to move these up just as high as I can get them. Well, not as high as I can get them. Hold down shift, no, control. Was it alt to select the whole rocket? All right, so we got established a stable orbit. Probably gonna have to change up our rocket if we're gonna do that. We'll see what we can do. We do have 27 science. That does help with survivability, one of which is going to be the photonic panels. And heat shields, we don't really need them per se. Do get better batteries. Kind of wanting, yeah, I'm going to go for this one instead, the small inline reaction wheel. Stupidly OP. The other thing is procedural nose cone. That'll be nice. But we need that if we're going to launch the sounding rockets. We just don't have the controls to keep our rocket straight. And yeah, would like it to be a little bit more balanced, but it's not. So it is going to eat a bunch of power as well, though. Turned off for the most part. I want to, before we launch this again, we're going to go ahead and set the minimum pressure up a little higher. And yeah, let's try that. I'm also going to go put it on its own because we were good. No, I wouldn't mind just losing the fairings by the time I just need to be careful about punching out. Okay, so I should have one more part available. And so up here, between the parachute and the core part, I want to add command controls. Okay. Oh, forgot. We need to add, yeah, let's add that rotation. Because that will also help us a bunch by just that little bit of rotation, not offset, rotate. And we want it to be local, yep. Everything's off. Just, oh, that was a little bit extra, but okay, we'll save it. We'll launch it. All right, well, this one looks good. Well, this is going to be our last launch of the episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun getting back into KSP. There is a bit of some weirdness, downtime stuff that I'll have to take care of in editing. But yeah, I'm super shocked. Both my test videos have gotten more views than I've typically gotten on some of my other series, so that was interesting to see. tilt this down just a bit if I can. Whoa. Make re-entry just a little bit calmer. Don't think we have, yeah, we don't have SAS control, unfortunately, but right. Let's add some spin. Now I'll keep it right there. I thought that inline wheel would take a lot more than it did, but ended up being okay. All right, out to, whoa, out to space we go. There we go. This is the nice thing about when you get to space is you don't really need SAS. You can just use the physics port. Okay, getting a lots of science transmitted. We're actually going to come down in the dark, so that'll be interesting. I want to come on. Oh my goodness. Little, come on. Grab some air. There we go. There we go. All right. A little bit of spin will also help keep things from getting too toasty. Hopefully everything stays okay. All right, and there we go. Should be able to get rid of that. Yeah, and the pressure increase helped out on that a bunch. Okay, well, that's the episode. Appreciate everybody. Again, like I say, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll continue on from here. All right, we finished that flight up, and yeah, this gonna, like I said, the end of the episode. Appreciate it, everybody. Please comment. Let me know. Starting out 2 new series here, Timberborns and KSP. I'm gonna try and do them once a week, and basically that'll mean I'll have some pre-recorded stuff so I can kind of buffer. But anyways, once a week, new video. Hopefully this time, Timberborn KSP. Thank you. This is Grakef. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you for watching.